Hello and welcome back to my channel where I am talking about spirituality and doing just these simple meditation videos that I like to do in order to show that meditation is not too difficult to also include in your own life, and that life is not as bad as we usually think it is. Although we are very, very good at thinking that life is very bad in the human world where we are existing. So, I personally am honestly very, very good at this. I don't think that life necessarily is very bad, but I do think that we can create our minds to think that we are receiving some sort of bad something, and then we would like to victimize this bad something, and then we finally find ourselves being inside this muddy hole where we think that we are doing the thing that we are actually not doing. So if you are getting anything that I am saying, then I am saying that please be aware of whatever it is in your own life. And if you are doing something like spiritual travel, or putting your own body into the space in some other place, or some other crazy stuff which I have been also talking about, then I feel like I would like to say to you that in case you have been doing these things, I really like you there at the other side of the screen, which is the basical me inside there, inside you, if you know what I am trying to grasp there. Then I would like you to think of the world in a way of being here and now in your experience with the conditions you are inside at. And when you are feeling that you are inside these conditions where you are at inside, then I would like you to really see that these conditions can also change. That the conditions you are inside can travel to the other side of the universe, to the other planet, to the other place wherever you are. And if you are inside your bodily feeling that you are appreciating too much, or that you are feeling too pleasant and too painful, then this is the another place where I like you to think that you don't have to worry about these things at all, because you are a human being, and when you are a human being, these things this means that a human being is ever existing inside a body in a way that the soul itself is inside the sky, is inside the sun, and if you put your soul there, then you know that whatever the human being is doing is okay, as long as you are sensible, as long as you are not too bad at whatever it is that you are doing there. You there. You have to think of yourself there. Whenever I am talking, you don't have to think of me. You have to think whatever is reflecting inside you. So whatever I am telling you, you don't think of me at all. I am just some sort of being behind a curtain. And you don't think of me. You don't even look at me, because I look like some sort of a wizard or whatever you see inside me. This is totally fine. I have a crazy colorful scarf, and this thing also. This is a big carpet that I am wearing, because I was just protecting myself from the sun. But what I want you to do is see what is the internal you talking inside yourself, and what is it actually saying. Because if you think of me, you don't see anything at all. I am just a blurry vision. I am doing this thing on purpose to you. And when you look inside you, you see that you are the creator of you. So this means that in actuality, when you think of yourself, then you see that life is ever greater and all of these other things. Because I just see the way that I see. So this is also the same thing that is going inside of you. You see the way that you do, and you don't try to create some sort of existence outside of you. You are trying to create the existence that is inside and also reflecting the outside. And when you are doing this thing well, then bravo, you are doing everything well. But if you try to sort of think that there is one being and another being and third and fourth and fifth, then you are not doing so well. So if you ever want to be doing like this is the thumb of willpower. This is the finger of Jupiter, this expensive planet in the sky. This is the I'm not showing this ugly thing. This is the Jupiter and this is the Saturn, and this is the place where there is the Earth matter. These planets called the Earth and Moon and all of the other rocky things, and this is like the little communicator messenger. We have messenger in our lives, in our phones. We have this thing called a messenger. We talk to our dear friend here and there, and then we share a funny picture of ourselves on the internet with the messenger. But this messenger is also the planet called Mercury. The Mercury can travel very very fast from being to another being, and we can also see it in a spiritual way, meaning that we can travel while talking to this, that. But the Mercury is a fast planet. It likes to flow very, very, very fast. So when you are flowing in a very slow motion and try to stick with one thing for a long time, then this you can do, but this is not very easy because this is a planet that likes to go from one being to another. And when this planet is forced to stay in one place for a long time, you are not very very happy with this planet there. So you can just sort of go from one place to another, and you can see your own mind working with the same thing. You can see your own mind doing the same thing. It comes up with idea after another, and if you take all of these ideas, you will drive yourself crazy. But you have to let some of them go and take the other ones inside. So it is much easier for you yourself to be happy, as this is the Jupiter saying this thing. But if you take the Saturn, this is the middle one, but I am more, again I don't show this thing to you because this is an ugly thing that people have invented in the world to show some sort of thing like as if you want to say something bad to somebody. So I only show this thing with the other fingers, and this is the this one there. You can see this still, but I am not doing this ugly thing to you. So this is our karmic planet. We can unite these two things. We can put the thumb of the Mars or the willpower with the Saturn, and then we see where we are standing. Then we can see that these planets can work together. It can be complicated to put them work together, or very easy depending on how you were born, your astrological place of these planets being born. But if you put them together, then you see that what is the karma that you are carrying from this middle place here, and what is the thing your own doing with the thumb there. So you put this together, and then you see what is your actual capability of action. Because if you are focusing too much with this finger, then you have to be always happy and always grateful and always all of these other good things. And if your planets are very well placed here, then congratulations, you are probably the very best and whatever grateful human being alive on the earth. And I am not blaming you if you are this being. This might be like a perfect gift for your whole lifetime. But if you want to be, if you are the one who is actually struggling and you need to carry on with what you are doing, then put these things together and see where you are standing. And then this third one, this I have some sort of a mystical sign there. This is the Illuminati eye watching over the creation, but they also protected with the Trinity of the protection that is in every religion. We can find it in every place, in every mythological place as well. This is the place that will bring us back to the earth, back to all of these bushes and other things that are also around me, that is able to ground ourselves into sitting posture, to put a hand this is a ground. We put our hand on top of the ground, and then we send the stuff in the ground. We can also say we put the signal inside the ground and in some other place.
we put the energy inside it, and then in some other place this same energy can rise up and tell what is going on. This is another way to see this thing, but you don't have to necessarily see this way. You can just put it on the ground and see yourself what it is illuminating in the world around you. If you sit for many hours in one place, you will see these things. They will just come out from the empty space itself and show what is going on. So this is also enlightening you with this middle finger, with this Saturn finger, which is showing your karma. And when it is showing itself outside from yourself, then you see that whatever it is, you are in contact with the universe itself. So this Illuminati finger, this is a way to put it on the earth. And then we have this final small finger. This is the place where we can communicate. Is traveling very very fast from one being to another and showing ourselves who are the people and in which way we have to be with them, communicate with them, if they will stay for a long time, if they will stay for 5 minutes or several days. And this is also enlightening because this is the thing that will keep us in life with other human beings in a way of sending and receiving information from one to another. So this is what I would like to say. Please, if this was useful, then please share it also with your friend, this information. And if it was not useful at all or anything that I was saying is some sort of whatever it is to you, then please leave it wherever it is, and just see what is the thing that is talking to you. What type of a finger is the one that is immediately responding, and what is the one that you don't want to really work with, or that is in your own astrological chart or your time or place where you were born, and these planets were very difficult for you. Then in this place just focus on the thing that is permanent for you. If you are very very high in this thing, the communication thing, then please let this be your own flow and let it work for you, because I want you to be alive and I want you to be happy and well. So this is the 2 cents that I am giving to you right now, and please be well, be happy, and if you have something you would like to tell to me, if you want to say that I have done something bad or good, or I have been helpful or not, then just offer me some sort of a comment or another way to communicate. So I will be hoping most of all that you will actually be fine and you will be okay. So happy meeting, and may you be okay.